Hey, this is your man Kenneth Hanks coming at y'all with another video on all things trucking, right? And today we're just gonna go over a couple of frequently asked questions. Um, First question I get is, what are some trucks that are common in the trucking industry? Um, a semi, a semi is the most common truck in the trucking industry, and you have varieties of semis. I mean, you can have a dry van, which is an enclosed trailer. You can have a flatbed, which is an open trailer. The trailer is just a flat platform that doesn't have any sides, any roof. It's just a flat platform, and it allows you to put oversized loads on it. You know what I'm saying? You could put wood, any type of lumber or building materials, things like that on it. Um, and then you also have a refrigerated truck, which is mainly used for produce, any type of cold, like anything that needs to be cold. Just think about something that you would keep in your refrigerator at home. Any type of home goods that needs to be that have to stay refrigerated. And part of the reefer, what is known as is a reefer, but it's a refrigerated truck. It has a freezer side and it also has a refrigerator side. The freezer side, you can put like ice cream, anything that you want to keep cold, like frozen, and you can set the freezer at certain temperatures. So like a lot of times when you go to a shipper and you have a refrigerated truck, they want the refrigerator to already be set at that temperature before you even go into the shipper. They want it set at that temperature so when it's time for them to load, they don't have to wait for the temperature to get there. And a rule of thumb of that is before you even get to your destination, if you probably about 30 minutes out, and it don't take that long for it to get uh, cold, you know. But if you about 30 minutes out, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't even say that long. I say about 10 minutes out, honestly, because it don't take that long, y'all. But unless something wrong with your unit. But and then the refrigerator also takes diesel too, so you gotta think about the fuel that you'll be burning on your refrigerator. Um, but that is one thing that is helpful. Just setting the temperature when you get to the shipper for a reefer trailer. And the second question that I get, question number two would be, what are some challenges, man, in the trucking industry? Man, challenges, less challenges, less challenges. I would say fuel, man. The cost of fuel, can be a challenge in the trucking industry. Because fuel may go up, but the cost of these loads may not go up. So that could be a challenge. Um, Poor weather conditions, poor road conditions. A lot of times we go in some tight areas, tight neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Some cities may have some narrow streets and they're just not so truck friendly. Um, that could be challenging at times because you might have a GPS, but hey, that GPS may not lead you down the right street. And I mean, I've seen some drivers get stuck in some areas, some real tight places. So you start to get off into things like that, and it can be kind of challenging. Um, what would be another one? Let me see. Let me see. Um, uh, Man, yeah, that's a good one. Shortage of drivers, right? The trucking industry may have a shortage of drivers. Shortage of drivers, right? You say, how would you have a shortage of drivers? That's a lot of people got CDLs. Yeah, but you don't have quality drivers, right? You don't have drivers that's gonna make sure that your equipment stay running. You don't have drivers that's gonna make sure that you don't have any, like your equipment is up to par. Like when DOT see your equipment and they see that it's raggedy, they gonna pull you over into weight scale, man. They looking for stuff. They want to see what do you have. If you got a lot of trash in your dashboard, they know you're not right. They know your paperwork not right. We gonna go over paperwork in another video, y'all. That's a whole different animal, man. When you trying to, have your logs and all that together. Your ELD, electronic logging device. That's what the ELD stands for, y'all. But like I said, it's another video. But when you don't have things in order, man, DOT be looking for things, right? And you have to have a driver that's gonna be able to represent. You have to be a driver that's gonna represent that company as well as yourself, because the truth is, when a driver, a customer, right, a shipper or a receiver, the first person they see is that driver. They don't see the owner of the company. They don't see that. They see you, the driver that's representing that company. And so a lot of times, you want a driver that's, respectful. You want a driver that, is going to go out there and handle their business and do things the right way, man. I mean, represent you well, right? And, serve everybody well as well. That's a big part of it. But yeah, man, that's one of the things. One of the questions. What are some of the challenges? There's many other challenges, y'all, but those are just the name of a few of them. When it come down to this trucking industry, man, it can be real grimy out here, right? But you got to know how to maneuver. You got to know how to maneuver, y'all. It's not easy. You hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm gonna get in the trucking game. I'm gonna get in this industry and I'm gonna dominate, man. There's so many people losing trucks out here, y'all. There's so many people out here that just don't know what they're doing, right? And so, it's good to know what you're doing, and once you find a good driver that's gonna take care of your equipment, do things in a correct manner, you stick with them, y'all. It's not easy to find a good driver, right? You can put anybody in the truck. They say that you could put anybody in the truck. Man, it's not easy, right? They gotta have clean record. You want them to have a clean CDL, no tickets, right? What else? You don't want them to have like bad habits, right? When I say bad habits, meaning, if you need them to train, one of your other drivers, you want them to train them your way and not their way, right? So a lot of things go into account when it come down to stuff like that, y'all. But those are just a couple of frequently asked questions, y'all. But anyway, man, y'all holla at your boy. You heard me. This is it. And that's the end of this video. You heard me. But listen, y'all go hit up that link, man, that Telegram link. I told y'all, hey, when I get to 100 people in that Telegram group, I'm helping 2 people get their CDL. If you want to start your own trucking company, I got you. You heard me? Hey, I'm gonna help y'all for free. For free, y'all. This is free. I'm not charging. This is free. But y'all go hit up that Telegram link in the description. Get at your boy.